wala pa man. G? Okay lang eh. Masa akong ginawa.
Ready up, motherfucker. Saan mo tingin mo daan?
Sino? Canelo?
Hindi, ang law-law. Na.
Din?
Na.
Muna eh?
81. Na.
Salita ko.
Alright.
Halimito tayo. That's my jam, bitch! That's my main! Ikaw pili. Hindi ko pili ulit.
Ganda yun na dyan ah. O dyan o.
Muna eh?
Chill. O.
Para mo yan kagid.
Sige. Simulation.
12 rounds Japan?
Oy, oy. Hindi mo naklabot?
Yeah.
Kung baon tamang ka tayo. Gago ka ah.
Okay lang, pero desi mo. Basta hindi lang knockout.
Knockout DJ. Ga-adapt na ko. Mga sa ikalima ka game, di ka bawi ah. Enzo Macarenelli.
No, lahat ko gani. Early access pa lang niya mo magawa na ng official game sa 11.
Pero pwede
may chance pa na kay Pacquiao. Butang sa Pacquiao si Mayweather giliya ginano giliya.
Tinga de ga stream sila the Ace.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just...
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Swing and a miss with the jab. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Jab slightly off target. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any rounds, anywhere this year. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You missed with that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They exchange punches. Nice punch. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple, short shot. Put the fighter down.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Continues to touch him up. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That hook won't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Can't land the jab there.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Good right hand. He threw the hook, didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get a kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Fantastic punch. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Solid punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Well done with that counter shot. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Solid punch. Beautiful counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong.
What a massive upset this would be.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose.
Whoa, wait a minute, what a shot!
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs, the legs have gone.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot.
A chance to make history.
His legs have gone, he's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now, get him up.
Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Another scoring shot there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
And now going for the finish.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
What a shot was that, a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Pogs, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can't find a home in that jab. Perfect counter shot. Got him there. They exchange punches. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see it. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, Makey, you can do it.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
What resilience to be down.
Oh my! That's a game changer!
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Defense failed him.
he is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr.
And that was it! Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
Is he out? Is he gonna move? Is there a twig?
Is he hot? Oh. Is he hot? 6, 7, 8.
Need to turn this around halfway through. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard.
The defense failed them.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
So much for defensive abilities. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
Swinging big. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last...
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and here we go again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is.
His legs have gone. He's got to get the hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
Keeping those gloves up. What a massive upset this would be.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Has he weathered the storm?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. They miss with the jab. How about that time counter shot? Didn't land that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the...
At some point, the corner has to say you're done.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Golden hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will love you when you shot it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me shit is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Gusto niya ba momentum? Gumlakot. Bata. Galing. Oh. Agay! Agay! Wasak dulo mo, tawaw.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
Disaster. So much for defensive abilities. Robinson goes to the canvas.
Oh, no. Come on. Get up. Get up. It can't be over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Nice counter. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait.
They're in trouble.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
He's settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And they got caught.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming.
Oh, he's down. Is he gonna get up? He's staggering. 4, 5, 6.
Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
At the halfway point, and they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, what a shot. Oh my goodness. 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here.
Mike Tyson ako ni.
Wala may Tyson, may iba na. Nga lang, why instant replay?
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But given you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given the task, so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady and aim. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. With the is in the mastery that we display like a hitman.
Sobra-sobra stamina, no?
Yeah, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, we're up now. There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper.
Usak ako.
Saan tayo? Grabe na yung stamina sa imo. Yaw, lagga na yan. Logi stats.
Hindi po tawa ito na video. Anong una kung mapatay si Imo Glassing? Round 5 to that pa. Yun, nawa namin tayo mga try tayo mga babae.
Ano ang opposite ng Southpaw ganyan?
Orthodox. So po si Manny Pacquiao.
Muna ako.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have...
He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Joe Frazier, Olympic gold medalist, world champion. Lucky that hook didn't score. How about that time counter shot? That punch lands. Nice counter shot. So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
So Ali has proved why he is the man. Ali has proved he's gone in there and beat the man that beat him. Now the two gods are fighting each other. This is...
How many more of these crosses is he going to hit? And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Knockout victory. That is... God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Ay, na-vlog na. Gusto lang siya kan mo ya.
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville. Smoke.
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch lands. Good one. There's a counter shot. Of the three fights, my personal favorite has to be the Thrilla in Manila. It was estimated to have been seen by 1 billion people, and what a brutal encounter it was.
So Ali has proved why he is the man. Ali has proved he's gone in there and beat the man that beat him. Now the two gods are fighting each other. This is that fight. Ali knows exactly what he's going to do, but he knows it's not a pushover because Joe Frazier has no respect for him whatsoever.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That hook just can't find the target. Missing with the hook. Nice counter. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
The corner need to think nice.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Oh, no! Ali is down! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a...
And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. This fighter is all about finesse. And they got caught. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. But look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight a Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
This could be the end. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night night.
Last na.
Last month, hindi ako.
Ikaw pa na pwede. Uy! Uy! Idol ko!
Bilis, sige, naka-knockout lang. Sakradong.
Tama lang ilong niya oh. Hindi lang masiyasya.
Hindi, iska naman nakasumbat.
Nakasoy.
Okay,
Pwede
flat.
pakyaw.
Usik.
Ito yung mga lawas. Kurbaan.
Alexander. Grabe na, Alexander Usik. Usik.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vasily Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighed in at an even 59 kilos, and he's got a reach of about 65 inches. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, and he weighed in at an even 61 kilos. He is 100. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. And there's the bell to start the round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That big hook doesn't land. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Catch and shoot. And this one has all. Lomachenko in trouble. He settled back in. but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Trying to land that jab. So much for defensive abilities. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
A very competitive round. With stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. That hook was off target. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much.
And we may see an early stoppage here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And stumbling around on Bambi legs. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very...
Do you believe what we are seeing? They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
corner has to say you're done. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round could...
And we may see a stoppage here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Missing with that jab. Hey, those punches add up. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice. Crawford in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's stumbling around in potholes. Has somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nope, that hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this.
And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Down goes Lomachenko. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
10 seconds to go, and what domination. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
8, 9, 10. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.